Today I'm going to try on and show you 5 wigs that I can't live without right now. Coming up. Remember, you can find these wig styles at Wig Studio One. I will list each one of these product links in the description box. If you click on the link, it'll take you out to the website. You can see the colors and the pricing. If you have questions about these styles, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. So let's get started on 5 wigs that I can't live without right now. Some of these I have not been able to live without forever. Others are new, like this one here. This is Ellen Villas Relax in the regular size in Sandy Blonde Rooted. I just reviewed this wig style and I instantly fell in love with it. As soon as I put it on in my head, I knew it was for me. It's just the right length, so it has all the measurements that flatter my particular preferences. I like a little bit of a fringe. We've got a 4.5 inch fringe. I like a little profile in the back. We've got a 4.5 inches back there, and that boils into a 2.5 inch nape. But the profile of this one can be fluffed up into an edgy look with all of this textured layer, or it can be smoothed out and down for a more chic, sophisticated look. I adore it with my fall and winter turtlenecks. This is my fall go-to style of the season. I better order a backup because I do not want to live without this little style. Let's move on to my next style I can't live without right now. This one has been in my top 5 for a really long time, but especially in the fall and the winter, I always bring out my Dalgona 16 hand-tied. I love their hand-tied wigs by Beless. They're super realistic. There's absolutely no permatease. It has a beautiful buttery type heat-friendly fiber, but the layering on Dalgona 16 is something to behold. It's super flattering. It's not a heavy density with all of this layer. It has these textured ends. It moves like a dream, and I love wearing this one up. So I'll take this one up in just a little bit of a messy pony or bun, and it looks spectacular every time. And I get so many compliments. I just feel pretty in this hair every time I wear it. So again, this is Dalgona 16 by Beless, hand-tied in the color Root Beer Float Blonde. You guessed it, I can't live without it right now. So let's look at our next one. So you know, I do enjoy some variety in my wig styles with the styles. Some shorter, some a little bit longer. About 16 inches is just beyond my sweet spot, but that Dalgona 16 is just perfect. But right in between that short to mid-length is always a sweet spot for me, and that's why I can't live without this one. This has been in the top 5 for a very long time. This is Ellen Villas Turn in Champagne Rooted. Now, I love this because I can just be absolutely anonymous in this wig. I can put it on and go out and just look good, but not draw significant attention, if you know what I mean. It's not glamorous, but it's just the right wig for so many different reasons and occasions. I wore this to my son's wedding last year. It was perfect for that. And it just, I feel right at home. This is me in a wig, if you will. I have several wigs like that, but when I'm not sure what to wear, I never ever get let down by Ellen Villas Turn. It has a lace front, left monofilament side part, lots of volume and curl. The length is beautiful, and I love it with this turtleneck too. Isn't that cute? Summer, winter, all year round. I have to include this style in my absolute must-haves for me right now, which we're into fall, deep into fall. And I adore this little style and color. I own this one in 2 colors. This is Henry Margo's Clear. This is 27-26-8 GR, I think. And I'll put it on the screen here just in case my memory is failing me, which is very common in these days of perimenopause. So I always have little cheat sheets now, little notes everywhere in the house, and that's just how I have to roll these days. But I also have it in 26 GR. I adore them both. Short little voluminous curly bob styles, but there's a bit of a shag element to them. There's a lot of layering here. It's rather smooth until you get to the curls. and it's not too much volume. It's completely tuckable. And what I love about it is, another thing that I love about it is the fact that it's so easy to wear. This is just an open cap, open top, sides and back, no lace or no monofilament. And that gives me versatility, it gives me comfort, and it just makes this a true plug and chug wig style. And everybody knows how much I love those. So I have been wearing more so the 26GR. That's my favorite one, but only for the color. But this one is just so pretty and so spicy. So I wanted to come back with Henry Margo CLA in 26GR so you can see the other one that I have adored and can't live without. Again, just the beautiful, I've got this one just the way I like it, with a little bit of contour. I've worn it now several times, so it kind of falls into place for me now according to my preferences. Every time I put it on, I've talked about it endlessly, so that's why this is one I just can't live without right now. Okay, everybody, I think I have not been able to live without this wig style since 2016. So we're going on 7 years of Editor's Pick by Raquel Welch. Now this is the elite version, which is hand-tied elements, a full monofilament lace, and it's in the color Shaded Biscuit. If I did not have this wig in my collection right now, I would not be able to sleep at night, because this is probably the reigning favorite. If you ask me what my all-time favorite wig is, I would have to look back to see which wig style I wore the most and never got tired of and just sort of encapsulated how I feel. It would be this one, this Editor's Pick with all this beautiful curl. Just the right length. This is such a popular style. Raquel Welch started it all, didn't she? When she rolled out in this beautiful Editor's Pick when they launched in 2016, I had to have it, and I had it in like 4 different colors. This one and the Fiery Copper was my favorite of all of them. I can't wait for them to get the Shaded Sand, the SS Sand color, the 1621. I can't wait for them to get that on this one. I hope they roll that color out to many of their styles, but I don't think anything's gonna knock off the Shaded Biscuit as my reigning favorite. This rounds out the 5 wigs that I absolutely can't live without right now. Thanks so much for joining me today. We'll see you soon on TAZSWIG Closet.